Well, as we head into the fifth month of 2022, the Indian startup ecosystem has already seen 15 companies enter the coveted billion-dollar unicorn club. Now, the unicorn may be a mythical creature, but in the startup ecosystem in our country, it's become quite commonplace. It refers, the word unicorn, to a startup with a valuation of $1 billion and above. Now, the Neobanking platform, Open, is the latest to join the elite club, becoming India's 100th unicorn after raising $50 million in its latest round, which also saw participation from several existing investors. So it's a fantastic opportunity over here. Joining us, Anish Achuthan. He's the co-founder and CEO of Open Financial Technologies. Anish, thanks very much for being with us. What does it feel like to be India's 100th unicorn?
I think it's an aspirational thing personally for me as an entrepreneur, and especially for a company which started 5 years back. Even though unicorn is just a milestone for the ecosystem, I think it will inspire more entrepreneurs and more startups to get into this entrepreneurial journey. So it's an exciting feeling we all have at Open.
Now, what are your targets in terms of lending, which is what your company is all about? What are some of your targets over the next couple of years?
So basically, we are a banking platform where we offer banking services in partnership with banks. Now, when it comes to lending for the next financial year, we have a target of $1 billion to lend to this SMEs on our platform.
So in terms of your target, is it all SMEs that you're looking at, small investors? Essentially, are you targeting a certain group within the economy?
Yeah, so primarily today we have over 2.3 million businesses on our platform, mostly businesses ranging from 10 plus employees to it goes up to around 50 plus employees. So we are primarily focused on companies which have a turnover above 75 lakhs.
And why did you, when you started this idea with Open, choose to focus on this group? Some would suggest that it comes with its own set of risks. People with relatively low availability of cash reserves trying to get into business or trying to fund something else. Is that something which concerns you as well?
So basically, as I mentioned earlier, lending is just one part of our business. Primarily, as we mentioned, we were offering like a banking services, basically a current account with tools to help the small businesses automate their finances. And we realized that to this particular segment was really underserved, even though banks were offering tailor-made solution to the large enterprises. When it comes to the small businesses, they still struggle when it comes to reconciliation, tracking the bank statements, and even access to capital. So that's how we decided to actually target on this particular segment to address their problems.
Now, part of what you're trying to do is to expand your existing product line. So you've got Switch, which is an embedded finance platform. You've got Banking Stack, which is an enterprise banking solution for banks. So how is working with these existing product lines and expanding it part of your goals?
Right. So primarily, since we started on our primary product, which is an SME banking platform for SMEs, we also realized that there is also financial institutions as well as non-banks, which is looking to launch various type of like fintech services or embed financial services into their existing services. So that's when we launched these two other product lines, wherein we help banks to launch innovative fintech services. This is through this product line called Banking Stack. And Switch enables other corporates like an FMCG company to offer lending or banking services to their retailers or their customers. Now, while we continue to focus on our primary business, wherein we are the market leaders, mostly for the other businesses, we are looking at outside markets like Southeast Asia and Middle East.
And what about the unicorn space in India? It's been such a buzz over the last couple of years. Is there a real fear or a worry at all that, the space is overhyped?
I don't believe it's overhyped, especially like we have now 60,000 startups in the country. And as more and more unicorns, we also are creating more and more job opportunities, as well as bringing a lot of foreign investments into the country. And this is again inspiring a lot more entrepreneurs to start something which will create more job opportunities, which will also help in help the economy as well. So I don't really believe this is a hype, and we will see more unicorns. We are expecting at least 250 unicorns by the end of 2025.
Did you ever believe, and this is my final question, that you'd be in a position where you run a $1 billion company?
I always aspired and dreamed to be, but never thought I would be in this position.
So you're being terribly humble about it. What have some of the reactions been in your friends, your families, when you've grown something which has become huge financially?
I think everybody was, firstly, yesterday we were all numb, but today I think friends and family, everybody is very happy, everybody is excited because they had seen the personal entrepreneur journey for the last 20 years. So I think, it's an exciting feeling.
How does your life personally change?
Pardon, Vishnu?
How does your life personally change? And don't give me the answer, I'm going to be only working and I'm going to be growing this company and in 10 years it's going to be X billion dollars. How does your life personally change now?
I don't think my life would personally change anything. It will always continue to the way same. And I just also want to emphasize one fact that Unicorn is just a milestone, and the real value, the real target or an aspiration for entrepreneurs is to create value for your customers, your investors, deliver profits, and that's what the ultimate game. So for us, it's just another starting. We have to start from scratch again, all over again, basically to work towards that. And personally, I don't really see anything changing. Personally, for me at least.
Are you tense about having to live up to to your investors?
I'm not tensed. I think this comes with more responsibilities and more accountability. So I think this is a part of the entrepreneurship journey. So I'm not really tensed about this.
Well, look, it's incredible, and congratulations to you and your company and to all your fellow workers. I mean, they've got their job cut out in front of them. I'm sure you'll do very well. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Thanks very much indeed.